Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to a King of Diamonds movie review of the highly anticipated, the somewhat anticipated Zootopia 2. This one's a weird one to talk about, seeing as Disney released novelizations of the film before the movie even released. So the plot, for anyone who read those books, has been spoiled entirely. But I did get to see it myself, and I did in fact avoid the spoilers, seeing as I don't read enough, because I am dumb. So was it good? So yes, Zootopia 2 did in fact, or at least for me, release today when I'm filming this. I went to see it this afternoon and now it is night. And I have many opinions and many thoughts on it. So let's get into this. Zootopia 2 is a buddy cop action comedy film produced by Disney Studios and starring Ginnifer Goodwin, Jason Bateman, Shakira, Ki Hai Kwan, Quinta Brunson, Fortune Feimster, Robert Irwin, Patrick Warburton, Josh Dallas, Idris Elba, Jenny Slate, Nate Torrance, Andy Samberg, David Strathairn, Dwayne Johnson, Maurice LaMarche, Macaulay Culkin, and Michael J. Fox. To describe this movie in one word: packed. This movie is really packed. It's so fast-paced and there's so much in it, so much content, and it gives me this ecstatic feeling that I got when I watched the Lego Batman movie for the very first time, and the Lego movie. It's so incredibly fast-paced. It's so snappy with its jokes, with its scenes, with its shot composition, everything about it. It is so incredibly fast-paced and it does not waste your time one bit. I think the movie runs for about 108 minutes. It does not feel like 108 minutes. It feels like about 90 minutes, maybe 85 minutes. And there are so many jokes. I think if I had to pinpoint the difference between this one and the first one, I'd say that the first one has the more interesting story, but the second one, in terms of its character development and its jokes, is superior in that category. And that's so great, because I was so worried going into this one. You know, I was excited, but I was worried because I really liked the first one and I know it's a very beloved film. And so this one really needed to be good. And man, it was really good. It is definitely on par with the first one. Definitely on par with the first one. I'll decide whether or not I like it less or more personally when I see it again, which I probably will. But from my perspective right now, I'm seeing it's just like they're both just as good as each other. This film is hilarious. It has so many jokes. It is just packed with jokes. And Jason Bateman was funny in the first one. He really was, but he brought it to a whole next level in this one. There were so many funny clips from Jason Bateman that I'm sure were improvised. I bet you they were. Must have been so much improvisation in the voice recordings, because it's so Jason Bateman, you know? What I really always loved about the first one is the world that it created. It had great world building, and how the case that they were following in the original one, it would take the characters from each location in this giant Zootopia city, where there's different biomes, there's different places where different animals can thrive and live. And as the case went on, we got to see them going to all the different places in Zootopia. And so that's where Zootopia 2 comes in as being very important, because now that they've built that world, how are they going to expand it? How are they going to go more in detail with it? And they really handled that very well, because what they did for the story, and I won't spoil it, but they go into the origins of Zootopia, how it came to be, how it was created, why was it created, who created it. And it's just very well done. It's just, I don't want to spoil too much of it, because I just know that if you're gonna watch it, you're gonna like it. The big thing that really sold me on this movie was the character development between Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. Their relationship was already great and their dynamic was great in the first one, but they really, like, the way that they expanded on that in this movie was incredible. Because you get to see them sort of come to grips with the fact that they're two very different people, and they've been put together as, partners in police department, and you get to see them in the field, and you get to see their strengths and their weaknesses and how they handle that, how they come to grips with that, and how they find solutions in order to improve upon their weaknesses. And when it all comes to a close at the end, and you get to see how they express their feelings and such, which I won't say what happens, but I just want to say when they do get to that climactic moment where they talk to each other about everything, it is hilarious. It is so funny, but it's also so heartfelt at the same time. I mean, the way they did it was just so perfect, where it was funny, but it was emotional in a way, kind of. Yeah, I can't spoil it. It's a good movie. I don't know, what else I want to say without it being major spoilers. I don't want to spoil this movie at all. I want you to see it. And what are you doing? Go see it right now. Why are you still watching this review? It's a good movie. Go watch it. You'll enjoy it. I'm giving Zootopia 2 a solid 9 out of 10. Great job. Good stuff. I hope that if they make Zootopia 3, I hope it's just as good and we can have this perfect, amazing trilogy. But yeah, Zootopia 2 is a movie, and it does exist, and you can watch it. Anyway, bye!